What's going on, Smite fans? Welcome to Esports Weekly. I'm your host, Hi-Rez Agro. We just saw week 3 of the SPL go into the books. We saw a lot of really exciting matchups, some cool upsets as well, but we'll get to those in just a second. As always, we're going to start off with the standings in Europe. Take a look and see where all those teams have fallen after week 3. At the top of Europe, you still have Valence Squadron. They're tied with Dignitas with 10 points. But it's pretty surprising still that you have to go all the way down to 5 points to find Energy. In fact, they're the match that we're going to be highlighting this week up against Cyclone. Energy did have a sub in their defense, but Cyclone able to take a game off of them. Want to look at Deathwalker. He had quite the interesting Bologna build, going for a little bit more offensive than we're used to seeing most solo laners go for. It absolutely worked out for the squad, able to pick up a very important point. They're still sitting at 2 points, but definitely some potential for Cyclone to move up in the coming weeks. So that's how Europe's shaking out right now. Let's check in with North America and see how those teams are doing. Top 2 from North America still looking pretty similar. Luminosity, they've got 10 points right on top. Eager just behind them with 8 points. But the biggest jump this week, you can give that to Flashpoint, moving up from the bottom. They find a 2-0 victory over Noble. A lot of people probably didn't expect Flashpoint to have a 2-0 victory for quite some time, but Incon and the boys absolutely killed it. Incon in particular on the Zeus in game 1. Very, very solid to allow this young Flashpoint squad to find their first points here in the spring split. So that's your PC SPL standings up to this point. How about the Smite Console League though? We're 2 weeks in there. Let's check in and see how those North American teams are doing. My guys, the veteran console team that has just formed together this split, up on top with 6 points. Good start for them. Strictly Business jumping up though to second place with 4 points after a surprising 2-0 victory over the defending world champions Obey. It's SB, the other Challenger Cup team that comes into the SCL this split, really making waves already. In fact, both teams are. I mean, they're top 2 after 2 weeks here in the SCL. And on Monday, we also saw the conclusion of EU SCL relegations. Congratulations to TMNT for Life and Team Retribution. They'll be joining the rest of the EU SCL. They'll start play next Monday. That's going to do it for this week of Esports Weekly. Now remember, SPL is on a bye, so where you usually see us on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to have to find something else to do. I'm sorry, maybe play a little bit of Smite yourself. SCL, though, they are not on break. Monday, you can absolutely catch us on all our usual channels, Hi-Rez TV for some of that awesome console action. Like I mentioned, EU now into the fold on Monday for the full-fledged SCL. If you want to follow us on Twitter, Smite Pro, esports.smitegame.com for all additional information. I've been your host, Hi-Rez Agro. We'll catch you next time here on Esports Weekly.